A firefighter had an accident during a rescue mission, falling from a great height. Before hitting the ground, he held the little girl he had just rescued tightly to his chest. Fortunately, both he and the girl were unharmed. As he was feeling perplexed, he suddenly heard someone calling his name from behind. Turning around, he saw two people in black standing under the dangerous building, smiling at him. The firefighter quickly warned them that it was dangerous there. In a daze, he saw something shocking. The person lying on the ground was none other than himself. Seeing his teammates grieving and desperately trying to save him, he realized that he had died. At this moment, the people in black told him that they were messengers from hell, responsible for taking him there. However, he was lucky. For sacrificing his life to save others, he had earned the title of Noble One. The female messenger told him that the last Noble One appeared 422 years ago. Before the firefighter could react, the Hell Messengers waved their hands lightly, and his body floated up and was sucked into a mysterious space. Soon, the firefighter arrived in Hell. This place was full of people who had just passed away. They needed to undergo judgment from the 7 kings in the 7 levels of Hell. Only by passing the judgment could they be reincarnated. The 7 levels of Hell judged each person based on the severity of their sins, from light to heavy. The firefighter's first test was the hell of killing. The firefighter was stunned. He was a firefighter who had only ever saved lives, so how could he have killed anyone? The messenger explained to him that if his words or actions or even online violence had indirectly caused someone's death, he would also be found guilty. Just then, the stone slab beneath the firefighter's feet suddenly cracked open. Underneath was a sea of fire, where countless lost souls were being burned. They were all spirits who had committed the sin of killing. The firefighter instinctively reached out to save them. Suddenly, a fierce-looking man rushed towards him, shouting loudly. He was King Biancheng, the ruler of the Hell of Killing. He questioned the firefighter, asking why he had abandoned the rescue of his colleague during a rescue mission, resulting in the colleague, who could have been saved, being buried in the sea of fire. This was considered indirectly causing someone's death. Reminded of the heavy past, the guilt-ridden firefighter remained silent. But was that really the truth? At this point, the Hell Messenger stepped forward to reveal the truth. It turned out that at the time, the colleague was trapped under a stone slab and unable to move, and the building was in danger of collapsing at any moment. The colleague had told the firefighter to go and save the civilians first, and come back for him last. After saving 8 people, the firefighter wanted to go back to save his colleague, but it was too late. The building had collapsed. After learning the truth, King Biancheng declared the firefighter not guilty. Next, they arrived at the second level, the Hell of Laziness. This place specialized in judging whether the deceased had been diligent in their life and whether they had wasted their time. The ruler of the Hell of Laziness was King Chu Jiang. She reviewed the firefighter's life through the mirror of karma and found that he had been diligent and hardworking all his life. King Chu Jiang couldn't help but applaud him and even wanted to erect a monument in his honor. She asked the firefighter, "What drove you to live such a hard-working life?" The firefighter said it was for money. Upon hearing this, King Chu Jiang's face changed abruptly, because money was known as a false god in hell, and worshipping it was also a sin. With a single command, King Chu Jiang pushed the firefighter's bamboo raft toward the waterfall. The firefighter turned his head and saw the terrifying sight below the waterfall.